What's up everyone, it's Iceman Oz, aka Jay, straight from the Kangaroo in your living room. Here today, I wanted to compare the Scar L to the Scar H. Okay, so the reason I wanted to do this was because I enjoy both of these weapons and I see a lot of people comparing them. I guess it's because they're both called the Scar, I don't know, but yeah, I wanted to compare them. I enjoy them both, so that's what we'll be doing in this video. Okay, so to point out the obvious, the Scar L is available for only the Assault Kit, while the Scar H is only available for the Engineer Kit. That does something within itself, and it makes both of these weapons individual for their different classes, which makes them both usable. Okay, so the main things that stand out to me is the damage output and the magazine. With the Scar L, you have more magazine size with 31 in the clip in comparison to 21 off the Scar H. But the Scar H has a maximum damage of 30 with a minimum drop off to 20 at long range, while the Scar L only has a maximum damage of 25 to a drop off of 18.4 at long range, which means you'll be getting 5 extra points every single shot. Then that is a massive difference. Think about if you're putting 3 or 4 bullets into a guy, that is going to be a significant difference. If you're looking at recoil patterns, they're pretty much exactly the same. I mean, the vertical recoil patterns of the Scar L is a 0.2, while the Scar H is a 0.5, and the left and right pull are pretty much the same between both of them of 0.2. So the vertical recoil is a bit more with the Scar H, but I honestly feel with the Scar H, you can really control that by putting a flash suppressor, and I guess the second attachment would be the foregrip, because you really don't have that much choice. But to be honest, to me, in terms of attachments, both of these weapons can pretty much use the same in terms of attachments. If you're looking for sights, I guess the best way to go to control recoil is obviously sights that have short zoom scopes. Example, you know, RDS, Cobra RDS, holographic and all of that. So in terms of attachments, that's probably the best way to go. For my best loadout seems to be the RDS, foregrip and flash suppressor. Normally I'd go with a heavy barrel, but I don't know, to me, I don't really like it on either of the Scars. Now, in terms of choosing a sidearm for both of these weapons, I mean, they pretty much have the exact same rounds per minute. The Scar L has a rounds per minute of 620, while the Scar H has a rounds per minute of 600, so they are pretty much exactly the same. To me, choosing a sidearm for these weapons is you want something that has a fast time to kill. Obviously, with the Scar H and the Scar L, they're made for long distance. You don't want to be getting in close range gunfights, so you want a sidearm that has, you know, it has a good close range. The M1911 is something that speaks out to me. Maybe the 44 Magnum, the MP412 Rex, something of that caliber to take people out really quickly. I find myself using the Scar H and the Scar L at long range. Obviously, that's how it's supposed to be used, like I said. So yeah, that's probably the best way to go. So yeah, the sidearm is really important with weapons like this, because obviously they aren't good at, you know, every distance like an M16 or an AEK or something like that. You have to really pick your sidearms really wisely. So in conclusion, both of these weapons have sex appeal, and they're both absolute beasts, and I don't know, to me, my choice, if I had to come up with a conclusion, I would give it to the Scar H. Now, I know that isn't the most popular choice because a lot of people love the Scar L, but to me, the vertical recoil is really controllable, and if you put the flash suppressor on it, it works really well. So yeah, and with that 5 extra damage, you can't really go wrong with the Scar H. Tell me which one you prefer, the Scar L or the Scar H. Tell me that in the comments section below. Along with that, tell me which 2 weapons I should compare next, yeah? Okay, yeah, about that? Does that sound good? Oh, that sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Oh yeah, you like that, don't you? Because you're a special. Okay, anyway, we're gonna come to the end of this video, so if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and peace.